Hi everyone and welcome to Viet Tarot with me, Viet. Now today's monthly prediction for April, we are looking at Cancer. We are looking at you Cancer signs. And we have got 4 cards to represent sort of the 4 weeks of the month, to sort of give us an idea of the month as a whole. And then we have 2 cards for what to release and what to embrace. So for you Cancers, we have got Justice, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, I picked her up really weirdly just then, and the World reversed. And then for what to release, we have got the Two of Cups reversed, and what to embrace, we've got the Chariot reversed. Right, so we have a lot of major cards in this reading, which sort of implies to me that this month you're going to feel very strong in yourself. You're going to feel very strong within yourself. You've got a lot of very dominating personality this month. So we will start with the 4 weeks put together, and there is a lot of femininity. There are a lot of feminine characters in this reading, so perhaps it could mean that you're sort of embracing a more feminine side of yourself. You're embracing more of your feminine energy. I don't tend to read my cards as male and female. I sort of read them as male energies and female energies. So if you're a man, you still have a High Priestess in you, and if you're a woman, you still have an Emperor in you, and if you're a non-binary, you still are able to be the Queen of Pentacles and the I can't think of another male character. Someone else. It is all energies, the sort of yin yang within you. So we'll look at Justice, which kind of definitely implies this yin yang that I just spoke of, with this idea that your main focus this month seems to be on yourself. You seem to have this real desire to really get to know yourself and to really spend this month getting in tune with how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what's actually going on for you, like how it's actually affecting you, just everything sort of put together. And Justice is going to give you this sort of certainty with this idea of coming together with this yin yang part of yourself and finding a real harmonious sort of balance of how you're spending your time, how you're spending your energy, just how you're sort of feeling about everything that you're being embraced with, and how you're feeling in yourself. You'll probably feel a lot stronger, which is where we move on to the High Priestess, which definitely implies this idea that you'll spend a lot of your month learning about yourself, learning new things about yourself, finding out new things about yourself, finding out old things about yourself, and really knowing where to put your energy and where to say no, where your energy is wasted, where your energy is no longer worthy, what's no longer serving you positively. You'll absolutely be able, as you can see here, to just put your hand out and say no. You don't want to be spending your time doing this, because it is, at the end of the day, a waste of your time. And it feels like she really ties in with this Justice character of learning more about yourself and getting to know yourself again. It feels like you're going to have a lot of personal time to do this, which is very positive. Moving on to the Queen of Pentacles, we have got this idea that alongside learning about yourself, you're going to be very welcome for others. You're going to be almost seen as a sort of tutor, or a sort of, I don't want to say therapist, but you're going to be seen as someone who is very welcome to be vented to, or very welcome to, and very trusted by people to help them along the way of learning about themselves. And you're going to be very open with helping others have this strength that you are now currently possessing. It feels like, yeah, you're definitely, by sort of the end of this month, you're going to definitely have this certainty within you to really open up to people and be really open with people to sort of help them on their journeys, and a very open person. So maybe this is a part of yourself that you've struggled with previously. Maybe you've struggled with learning how to trust and learning who to trust, and now you're actually going to have this knowledge by the end of this month. Now, unfortunately, we then turn to the world reversed, which kind of implies to me that at the end of this month, even with all this learning and with all this transformation, something is potentially coming your way that is going to sort of knock that aside, and something is going to happen that is going to maybe take a bit of a blow to your confidence, and maybe something happening around you or happening to you is going to knock you sideways a little bit, and is going to maybe take you back to sort of step one. Perhaps with all this strength and such that you're feeling, maybe with the sort of opening and welcoming to help other people, it might come across that you become a bit more egocentric. You might actually become a bit too full of yourself almost, and or it might seem that way to others, and it's sort of really implying to me that you need to find this healthy balance, which takes us back to justice. You need to find this healthy balance of being strong, being powerful, feeling really positive and confident in yourself, but not to the point of arrogance, as it were. So we'll move on to the 2 cards for what to release and what to embrace. So what to release, we have got the 2 of Cups reversed. Now the 2 of Cups reversed as what to release kind of implies to me that you need to sort of have this understanding that not everyone feels the same way that you do, which sort of will help with becoming the Queen of Pentacles. You have to have this understanding of, not just because you're going through this and just because you're feeling this way and because you're pushing yourself to be better, doesn't mean everyone is on the same wavelength as you, or not everyone is on the same page as you at the moment. Perhaps something to release that this card is sort of urging you to do is to sort of get rid of this sort of jealous attitude, which will maybe actually give you the drive to learn about yourself, to find your self-confidence, so you actually don't feel jealous of someone else because you feel so positive and sure in yourself. And for what to embrace, we've got the Chariot reversed, which kind of also hones in on this idea of not everyone thinks the same, with this idea of not having this sort of need to control everything, not having this need to be like, I'm doing this, so you should be doing this as well, kind of idea, perception, this kind of point of view, I guess. And you should embrace a more of a not exactly chaotic, but a less sort of structured kind of point of view towards progression, and how things and how other people are progressing, and how not everyone will sort of be approaching this sort of month in the same way that you are. So overall, this feels like a really positive month for those of you who are Cancers. It feels like you're really going to get to know yourselves. It feels like it's going to be a very positive sort of time spent. Obviously, with everything that is going on, it feels like you're actually going to take an opportunity of this sort of time to do something good with it. So if you liked your reading, or you felt like it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. I have left all my links in the description, so you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and I think that's all my social medias. I've also left a link for a donation. If you would like to leave a donation, please let me know. I hope this is a good month for you. It feels like it will be, so good luck getting to know yourselves.